Hello guys, this is Positive Orientation 1. Thank you everyone. I want you to listen to this video very well. Listen carefully. When I told you guys that Nigerian politicians are the most useless, the most disgraceful, most wicked and irresponsible politicians on this planet Earth, some people don't believe, but I want you to listen and watch this video and see how useless and irresponsible some of the Nigerian politicians are. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this emergency live broadcast today on this blessed day of March the 27th, 2022. And we are live and direct on Voice of Biafra in Biafra land. We are live and direct in Imo State. We are live and direct in Abia State. Voice of Biafra Ebonyi State will be on either tomorrow or next. And we are going to also be live in Enugu State in a matter of days. You are also watching and listening to Enter Biafra Channel 1 on enterbiafra.com, Enter Biafra live streaming app, and other Enter Biafra platform. Today we have come to inform the Biafra people that Monday sit at home for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continues tomorrow. We have also come to tell you today that Soludo is just an ordinary criminal who found himself with the Nigeria system, and the Nigeria system that breed criminals catapulted Soludo to become the central bank governor. From there, he defrauded Nigeria, he stole Nigeria money, and it became what you see today. So, Soludo can never speak for the best interest of Ndi Anambra. Soludo is not in the best position to even speak for Ndi Igbo, not to talk of Biafra. In Biafra, we have no state. In Biafra Restoration Project, we have no state of origin. We don't know where you come from. Your state of origin is Biafra. Your nationality is Biafra. And this is exactly how it is, and this is how it is going to be. Those playing the Fulani card of division, it is dead on arrival. That is what Fulani told them. When you look at those who is even fighting Biafra with you, they are the one playing the ethnic card. They tell you, this one is from Anambra, this one is from Enugu. What are you saying? What business do you have in Anambra State? What business do you have in Ebonyi State? What business do you have in Abia State? And these are people who have followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 10 years. For 10 years, they are yet to learn the ethnic card and the divide and rule card of the Fulani. They have turned around today to play it because Simon Ekpa is involved. Like you know, the auto-piloted movement of the restoration of Biafra under IPOB, the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is the only man the autopilot will respect and will hear. He is the only man that will talk to the autopilot and will listen. And he can't talk to us from the DSS dungeon. So, I want to tell you people today that the last man who can speak for you who can defend you and protect your interests is not a man called Soludo. Soludo is whom we have come to expose today. And I'm going to tell you the reason why Nigeria breed criminals. Soludo is not exceptional. Soludo is not different from Hush Puppy. Soludo is not different from Abakaere. Soludo is just as an ordinary criminal as Hush Puppy. He is just an ordinary criminal as Abakaere. The only difference is that he has come to cover his criminality by the promise of Ndi Fulani. And I'm going to bring to you what I call fact and figures. Why Soludo is a criminal. And he can never speak and do anything for the interest of Ndibo. While he was the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Soludo did nothing in Anambra State, not to talk of Alibo. Soludo attracted no single project as a Central Bank governor of Nigeria. What did Soludo do? Soludo defrauded Nigeria and committed an international crime. In a sane society, Soludo is supposed to be in prison. You know, some of you don't know all these things. Well, you are going to know it today. If Soludo happens to be in one of the European countries, he should be in prison. He can never hold any public office. He committed international fraud. Soludo was, being investigated for various degree of crime. Financial fraud is a very big fraud. Financial fraud is not a fraud, is not a crime that you sweep under the carpet. So I have come to show you today that when you see them shouting, let us do Nigeria better, let us make Nigeria good, let us bring Anambra this, Anambra that, not in Nigeria. Soludo is protecting his criminality, which Nigeria government have his file. Today, we are going to expose him. Between 2006 and 2008, Soludo was involved in one of the biggest financial fraud in Nigeria. The time to print money, the time to print 5 naira note, 10 naira note, 15 naira note, and the polymeter that followed it. Soludo bribed a company, or the company bribed Soludo, and this involved billions of dollars. So how can such man be, protect your interest? The money that Soludo stole from the Nigeria Central Bank, how have that money affected your life? Only, self-aggrandizement. He become rich. All of them become rich. All of them are rich men. When you talk, they tell you, we are the people in Nigeria. How did Soludo make his money? Through criminality. Who made it possible? Nigeria system. They breed criminals. The same thing goes to Obasanjo. It was during Obasanjo time. The same thing goes to Obasanjo. Obasanjo, when he came out of prison, he was a wretched man. How then Obasanjo become the most richest man? One of the richest men in Nigeria, if not Africa. And nobody asks question, because Nigeria breed criminals. And that is why when you hear this kind of people coming against Biafra movement, you think that they have something at, they have your interest at heart. They don't have your interest at heart. Soludo have come to Anambra State, and he has started very badly, and we are going to show him where he belongs. Let me tell you, I am aware, and the entire autopiloted movement of Biafra restoration under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are aware that Soludo met with some miscreants who we have actually expelled from this movement. A lot of you may be waiting for Simon Ekpa to start addressing some nincompoop that was writing some jargon and disjointed statement, mentioning Simon Ekpa's name. Some of you will be expecting me to address them. I am not going to address them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu already did address them. In the video I played before this broadcast, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, already addressed them. So I don't need to waste my time. What they are trying to do is to draw me back and draw autopilot back so that we come back and eat the vomit we've already thrown away. We don't do that. We are forging ahead and moving forward. No side talk, no gossip, no distraction. Anybody who tells you to stop using a certain name should go and study. It is called lack of education. Some of them went to school. The school did not pass through them. Some of them did not go to school at all. So you can imagine a combination of failure, combination of senseless human beings coming together. It will give you a very deadly chemical. When you combine ammonia, citrate, and all that, combine them together, and you want to do distillation, it is never going to give you any result. That is the kind of people we have in the movement, those people we have expelled. So I'm not here to address them. But what I have to say is this: nobody will stop me, Simon Ekpa, from using IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. Nobody will stop me from using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because I know he cannot stop me from using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is our leader, and he recognized me as his follower. So he cannot say I should stop using his name. That is the only response I will give to them. And if they like, they can go to heaven court and report me to Jesus. Jesus himself is my God, and I worship him. And he also will be very, very proud that I always recognize Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior. So they can go and report me. They can go and come back to heaven and come back, and it is their cup of tea. And we are challenging them to stop parading themselves. They don't have the mandate of Biafrans. They don't have the mandate of Biafrans. They don't speak for Biafrans. We have actually expelled these people. So by virtue of this Biafra restoration movement, they are not supposed to be parading themselves and issuing statement on behalf of Biafrans, because they don't have that mandate. And Monday sit at home is going to be the result, because entire Biafrans, what you don't know is bigger than you. What they want to do is to silence everything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we cannot allow that to happen. So I want you to understand that Soludo is the last man that will speak for you and make a decision that will impact your life positively. He will never. And for that reason, I want to bring to you the fraud of Soludo. And by virtue of this fraud, Soludo can never ever represent you and represent you to the best interest, to your best interest, and to anything that will develop a Alaibo, not to talk of Biafra. Soludo is just as a very good example of hush puppy in government. So be my guest as we revisit 2006 and 2008. One moment. And of course, you do not expect Soludo to, after committing such crime in Nigeria, and he is not in prison, you do not expect him to. You see, this is why what we saw sitting down, some people will be shouting. When we are talking about Soludo, you do not know who founded APGA, that Soludo is now a governor under the party. Is a party of Biafra. The party of Biafra is APGA, right? Now, instead of Soludo to be addressing the issue why the sit at home has, been imposed, or let me say, why Biafra people have chosen to be sitting at home every Monday, Soludo have not addressed that issue. But of course, I know that his close allies have told him that he has gone into agreement with the wrong people. He went into agreement with some powerless people who call themselves powerless, thinking that, they will come and issue statement on Simon Ekpa. So that is it, Monday, tomorrow, everybody will come out. Come out on Biafra land and let us see. We are almost in revolution. And this is a fight to finish. The freedom of Biafra people cannot be negotiated. The autopiloted movement will be very ruthless. We are not ready to negotiate with anybody. We are not ready to listen to nobody. We are not ready to listen to you or negotiate with you until we see a decisive step that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. He will be the one to negotiate by himself. Nobody in autopilot will be ready to talk to anybody. Not me. Nobody will talk to anybody. So Soludo, like I have publicly made, I told you people, I am not ready. I am not in position to discuss with anybody. I do not want to discuss with not you, not your allies, not your men, nobody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be the one to discuss with anybody if anything like that occurs. And he cannot discuss from the DSS dungeon. Okay? Why the Northerners, Fulanis, are shielding their own people, our own criminals in the government are just busy, stealing the money, making themselves more powerful and more relevant. We are going to tell you that your money cannot buy you protection. The time is coming. Have you just listened to that man who spoke on the video I played earlier? He said the time is coming when you will come down from your car, they will bring you and lynch you. I didn't say it. Nigerians are saying it. And the time is here. So if you think you can bring the Imo State to Anambra, we are ready to face you. Biafrans are ready to face you. We are not fighting for political party. Independent fight is a fight to finish. Independent fight is a fight to finish. Self-determination fight is a fight to finish. We are not fighting because we are going to use break bottle on your head. No. We know that if you have opportunity to kill us, you're going to do it. So when you come, first of all, we kill you if you want to kill us. We can't just be standing and see you start shooting us. Just like you have been killing our women, killing our children, because they are defenseless people. They are defenseless people. So if you think you can kill everybody in Anambra State, come tomorrow and kill them. And let us see how you are going to be the governor of Anambra State for the next 6 months. And let me tell you, don't look at what is happening in Imo State and underestimate Biafrans, because your action will even bring more people who never wanted to join Biafra, and there will be flame. There will be flame everywhere. So mind yourself. You cannot force Biafrans to go against their wish. They willingly decided to sit at home. And let me tell you also and remind you that what we want to do now is we are even overheating the politics, because Umahi have done more than you. Umahi even threatened people to lose their shop. Did it work? No. Umahi asked them that if you don't come, they're going to sack you. Did it work? No. So that's why I asked you to look at other people, look at other governors and learn from them. Because you people don't, the only mistake is that you are underestimating Biafra people. You think because you have disenfranchised people, there is no school, people cannot reason anymore. you are using starvation of knowledge against our people, and people have grown up. Biafra becomes so non-entity, and nobody is thinking again. So for that reason, you will use intimidation. It's a lie. Soludo, you are just a criminal, and this is the result. This is the proof that Soludo is a criminal. I want to expose Soludo and ask you a question. I want you people watching me today to understand that Soludo can never ever do anything to betray Fulani, because Fulani have his file. His file is still under investigation. If they want, they will pull it out tomorrow. Printing of Polymer Naira notes. Former CBN governor Charles Soludo and a former president are cited header. The Human Rights Environmental Development Agenda, the header Resource Center, a civil society organization, has demanded the investigation and the prosecution of a serving and a retired government official, of which Soludo is part of them, indicted in the scandal which rocked the printing of polymer Naira note by the Professor Charles Soludo-led Central Bank of Nigeria between 2006 and 2008. Soludo made his money from this. Today, he can tell you, I am a professional, I am a banker, I am a Nigeria governor. Some of you don't know this. He will make those, that is how Nigeria make them. So how do you think that they will now come and start fighting against Nigeria? The restoration for Biafra is not for people like Soludo. Restoration of Biafra is not for elite. Restoration of Biafra is not for the 0.0%, because they are not even up to 1%. So restoration for Biafra is not for Soludo. We are not expecting a criminal like Hush Puppy Soludo to come and start supporting Biafra. They can never support Biafra, because these are the criminals that Nigeria made. I want us to read this, and let me tell you, till today, this case of Soludo defrauding Nigeria is still under the carpet. If you have invested the money in offshore account, he has made his fortune in Nigeria, and tomorrow he will come out and be bragging how he is rich, how he have a house here, how he have a house there, and then the Biafra people are scammers, they are criminals, they are this. Why they are stealing more than the Hush Puppy? These are Nigeria breed criminals. It is either you are in internet fraud business, it is either that you are one of the pens, those who are in the government, and you are your own Yahoo is within the government. This man started Yahoo since 1999 in Nigeria, and all those money stacked inside one. You're listening to that man who talked when I started this video. The man says some people are packing money in soccer way. Some people are stacking money. Just like the governor of Enugu State. Every month he's packing money. And we know about it. So, how can this particular criminal be talking when we, decent Biafrans, are fighting to get our freedom? You are going to say because Soludo say. For that reason, you are going to stop agitating. For that reason, people should not sit at home, because Soludo, a criminal who have destroyed your future. Do you know that the amount Soludo stole the amount Soludo stole from the Central Bank of Nigeria can build Anambra State and transform Anambra into a small heaven? But where is the money? I am asking you, where is the money? Where is the money? Now, I want to, because you people have not, let me just read the thing. And this thing I'm telling you now is still there. The case is not finished. And do you know why? Because Obasanjo is also involved. So them, they use the Ogaragara, say, former president, They are the law. They make the law. They are the law. Just like the Abakaire now, because Malami is involved. So, tomorrow you will hear Abakaire goes to court. Next tomorrow you will hear Malami say the case is not anything. Next tomorrow when we bombard them, they will say, oh, the Malami is this and Malami is that. And then next tomorrow you will say, okay, they have done this, they have done that. That is exactly what is going on. Criminals. So how can you look at such person and then you want to believe that this man have the capacity and they have you at heart in Anambra State? Now let me tell you, the Human and Environmental Development Agenda HEDA Resource Center, a civil society organization, has demanded the investigation and prosecution of serving and retired government official indicted in the scandal. You remember, it is indicted in the scandal which rocked the printing of polymer naira note by the Professor Charles Soludo-led Central Bank of Nigeria between 2006 and 2008. HEDA made the demand in a petition dated May 23, 2012. Where is the petition? Where is the case? It has died. They put it under the carpet, waiting for any day Soludo will say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are a leader. Biafra must come. Bam! They will capture him and put him in prison. Signed by its chairman, Olarewaju Suraju, addressed to both the Economic and Financial Commission, EFCC, and the Independent Corrupt Practices and the Related Offenses Commission, ICPC. The organization recalled that the 5 naira note, 20 naira note, 10 naira note, and 50 naira note were launched on February 28, 2007, toward the exit of the administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo. The 5 naira, 10 naira, and 50 naira note were made into paper, while the 20 naira note were made in polymer. According to HEDA, the polymer note of 5 naira, 10 naira, and 15 naira were later launched in October 1, 2009 by the late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. The polymer note were said to be cheaper to print, convenient to use, stronger and durable as opposed to the paper note, but reports from various quarters have shown that the subsequent change of the 5 naira note, 10 naira note, 50 naira note to polymer note had an ulterior undertone. Are you hearing that? The Age newspaper of Australia reported that the security paid some 750 million naira in bribe to some official of the central bank between 2006 and 2008, which Soludo was one of the beneficiaries of that particular bribery. In order to secure to make polymer note for Nigeria, the report stated that the company channeled the bribe through Benoit Berry and Michael Harvey, 2 British businessmen, always British, partner in crime, always British. The petition reminded the anti-corruption institutions of the publication called from the Sydney Herald of September 29, 2009 by elomaba.com, 1 day before the launching of the 5 naira, 10 naira, 15 naira polymer note. That story indicated that Benoit Berry and a British businessman sent a letter to Miles Curtis, then managing director of the Securrency International Pty Limited, an Australian company, alleging a breach of contract and accusing the banknote company of bribing top officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria to secure the contract for Securrency. Are you listening to that? That is the business Soludo, among other dubious business he did to make money. He also accused the security of breaching polymer-based mint planned to be established in Nigeria as part of the principled objective of transferring technology to developing nation. Heather further stated that the Australia Federal Police Authority sent a high-level confidential security memo to the presidency. Are you hearing that? Over Soludo. Australia is an international crime, just like Hush Puppy and Abakari. You know, through the Office of the National Security Advisor, detailing a bribery probe that centered on the series of multi-million dollar payment by currency into offshore bank account of the two British-based businessmen for onward transfer to Nigeria government official to win the banknote deal. Under Soludo's watch, he facilitated the international fraud, which that is why he can never support Biafra, that will be a decent society. Because these people can never live their life without crime. Prominent among the names featured in the secret memo of the Australian police was that of the then CBN governor, Charles Chukwuma Soludo. And they are not on Andy Welego. You can imagine, they have money. He's a former governor CBN. He have money. He's a criminal. Ordinary hush puppy in the government. The question you should be asking yourself is, all this money you are hearing, multi-million dollars, where is it? Soludo only want to be governor. He contested governor the first time, the second time, with the money he stole from the central bank. And people will be saying, oh, he is consistent. Oh, consistency. He contested the first one, he contested the second one, and all that. Where is the money? The money that is supposed to build hospital in Anambra State. The money that's supposed to build his community. This is a man who claimed his mother was a hawker, selling something to train him in school. This is exactly what Nigeria is. And that is why they can never support the, coming of Biafra. Because they cannot stand a decent society. They can't. They can't stand a decent society. And they continue. The senior official of the finance ministry and the former president, you see, former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, it is because of the involvement of Obasanjo in this fraud, they now buried it under the carpet. Do you see it? Because Obasanjo was involved in this fraud, they buried it under the carpet. So today, Soludo is now a legitimate millionaire. Soludo is now a legitimate rich man in Nigeria. He is now a rich man that have served. If you talk, they say, do you know? How can you say this? Do you know he was the president? He was the governor of Central Bank. He was the governor of Central Bank. How much is supposed to be his salary as a governor of Central Bank of Nigeria? How much is supposed to be Soludo's wages? Of course, the reason why once they test that forbidden fruit, which is the fraud, they can never ever, they will bring police to kill their people. That is why Soludo today is bragging. He is going to bring security men. He is going to bring army. He is going to bring police. Come and kill anybody that is shouting, sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Come and kill everybody you see that is trying to tell people to sit at home. Come and kill them. Because Nigeria made him through criminality. He is a product of a crime. He is a product of crime, a product of fraud. He can never be what he is today without involving himself in one fraud or another within the government. I am telling you, Soludo can never be what he is today without engaging in one criminal activities or another, even as the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. That is where you show the level of criminality in you. You think it is the picky pocket in the street, or you think that it is all these kidnappers, all those people that carry gun and go and kidnap people and collect money, or you think it is all those armed robbers that stand on the road and collect their property. No, where the real criminality and the crime is happening is in the government. That is why when you talk about new country, because they know that when Biafra come, decent people, decent Biafra from all over the world will come back and set up a government. So, and they may have money. They may have the money stolen from Nigeria, but they will be valueless. I am telling you, because the law of Biafra will make them nobody. The law of Biafra will make them nobody. They know all these things. But you know one good thing? The one good thing that I'm happy about is that we have very crazy people. And I am one of them. I am one of them. We are going to deal with them after this particular agitation for Biafra. And when Biafra come, they will know that, really Biafra people have men and people with big heart. That is why it is very important. If you are a cultist and you are brave, don't waste your braveness in engaging in nonsense things that never lead you anywhere. If you are a cultist and you are in Biafra land or anywhere in Nigeria at all, do not waste your braveness. Say, I'm a cult member, I want to go and kill this one. No! Take your braveness back to Biafra land. We need you now. Don't go and start killing your fellow student, your fellow Biafrans, your fellow, Oduduwa brother, and in the name of you are doing cultist. You're wasting your time. Go to the southeast, south, where we are fighting for Biafra, and make use of your braveness and talent. That's where we need you now. We are at war. Nigeria have declared war against us. This is one of the worst war you can think of. It is not a war like you say, you'll be hearing the report everywhere. Nigeria and Biafra, they are fighting war. They have not openly declared a war, but we are fighting war. And that is why it is very important. If you are a cultist and you are fighting each other at school, you are wasting your time. Go back and use your braveness, for you will make history. Now, let us read this thing to the end, for you to understand why Soludo can never be anybody that is going to speak to you. He will, as in Anambra State, when he say, I am not going to touch your money, is a lie. He has come to touch your money. They are never satisfied. The petition said, it further alleged that despite the international and national outcry and outrage that followed the exposure of these corrupt practices, security agencies and anti-corruption institutions in Nigeria seems to have swept the matter under the carpet, as is the usual practice. Did you hear that? As is the usual practice. So when you look at it, you will understand that it is the usual practice. So how can Soludo, who Nigeria made what he is today, will turn around and start telling you Biafra? They are going to bring this case. Even if it means that they will remove Obasanjo from the name, from the list of the crime, and try him alone. They are going to do it. I am telling you. And crime, one crime will lead to another. That another will lead to another. That another will lead to another. That is how crime works. So for him to have defrauded Nigeria, In the process of covering that crime, he has committed another one, which we have not made public. So in the process of covering that one, he has committed. So it is just like lie. If you continue to live the life of lie, when you lie, like all these people who have chased away from this struggle, they lie. Everything about them is lie and propaganda. So when they lie, they need another lie to cover up that lie, and they need another lie to cover up that lie, and then another lie to cover up that lie. So when the lie finishes, they don't know what else to lie about. They are in trouble. That is why I have always said that it is only the truth that will stand the test of time. And you can see it. Truth is standing the test of time. So tomorrow will be the sit at home in entire Biafra. And those of you listening from Biafra land, the Monday sit at home continues. And Soludo should understand that our demand is very, very simple. Our demand is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any crime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a product of a spired, collapse, and evil entity called Nigeria. Because after the war between Biafra and Nigeria, a lot of agreements were reached, a lot of promises were made to the people of Biafra on a mutual understanding. Even Effiong told Nigeria, if you treat these people bad, their children will rise up and fight again. That is exactly what has happened. Nigeria did not just treat us bad. They raped us. And they continue to rape us. So it is not just about treating bad. They are raping us. They are raping us. So some of us have the wound of what Nigeria has done to us. And we can never go back. I am telling you, we can never go back. They will kill us, we will kill them. And at the end of the day, Biafra will come. I want you people to understand that, you see, the people that you are fighting Biafra with today, they write about Simon Ekpa. They say, we are calling on European Union, we are calling on this and calling on that. You can only tell that to an idiot. You can tell that to an uneducated person, uneducated fool. You can call America and call European Union and everybody to somebody who is not well informed, not somebody like me. That is where Ndi Nigeria Koterejiachi. You can't be writing all those nonsense and thinking that somebody like me is going to move, or that is going to move and I'm going to move an inch. Look at people calling European Union. You have not called European Union on the killings and genocide happening in your land. You have not called European Union on the extraordinary rendition of our leader. You have not called European Union on how they rape our women, kill them, and butcher them. You have not called European Union on how the Nigerian government has sponsored terrorists against our land. You have not called European Union that Fulani are on rampage and the government are shielding them. You have not called European Union on all those things you are calling European Union on Simon Ekpa, because you are all criminals. We have finished you, and I will be the last person you will toy with in Biafra struggle. I warned you all in the beginning. So I'm not the person you can invite anybody you want to invite in this life. Okuna Anyugo, the time is gone. I am not the person you are going to threaten with writing European Union and writing that. European Union fought war for them to be what they are today. European Union fought. The country where I stay, they fight a very deadly war with Russia for independence. Ukraine is being bombarded today for independence. People want freedom. So what are you talking about European Union? European Union will be part of this movement at the end of the day. We are going to instigate them to be part of our freedom. They cannot be enjoying our oil and then the racism is increasing every day. You see, those of you, the idiots that has been, you know, running around making your money and all that, you have not spoken. Nobody will take you serious because you don't have sense. You don't have sense. Is it all this nuisance you are constituting on social media every day? We are going to tell you how things are done. You will know that, new people are in charge. I want to tell Soludo, the people you are dealing with are not in charge and not in control of the Eastern Security Network. Eastern Security Network is protecting our land. And how you know how stupid and senseless some of them are, they tell you Simon Ekpa launched M branch. They don't even know the difference between launching and unveiling. They don't understand. They don't understand the difference between launching and unveiling. These are people who have paraded themselves and have disgraced Biafra both nationally, internationally, and otherwise. Any place they go is disgrace. When you listen to them talk, you'll be wondering, yeah, are these people part of it? Is this where you come from? They cannot differentiate launching and unveiling. I did not launch M branch. I unveiled the Eastern Security Network, the M branch of the Eastern Security Network. But how would they know? Go to them, you will hear them. They are sharing it, making speech. He launched his M branch. He launched M branch. They don't know what is the difference between launching and unveiling. Simon Ekpa did not launch M branch. I unveiled the M branch of the Eastern Security Network. And when you read some of them, they tell you, oh, our leader launched it many years ago, and it is part of the Eastern Security Network. How can M branch be part of Eastern Security Network? When was Eastern Security Network launched? What we did is the unveiling of the M branch. And the information that you get is just the way it is. The time has come and it is necessary for us to unveil the M branch of the Eastern Security Network, and it is here, and there is nothing you can do about it. The intelligence gathering and other things that need to be done for us to move forward, we are already on it. Those of you who go about killing commanders, killing them, I don't know how many people you think you can kill. Because Biafrans don't know what is going on. Some of them say, instead, this autopilot will get Biafra. Let us stay in Nigeria. Let everything scatter. You are going to be the one that will scatter yourself. You cannot stop Biafra from coming. That is why it is very, very bad. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does, you people set him backward. Everything. And when you see people that are more smart than you, more educated, more focused, you get envy. Envy and jealousy will overtake you, and you will begin to do mistake. Today, read the press release. It doesn't sound like hip hop, isn't it? It doesn't sound. If you read it, I'm wondering whether they have killed the Powerless. Who knows? He must have been killed, and somebody else is writing on his behalf. Because if you read one of these things that these people are writing, you'll be wondering, is this the people that are fighting for nation? Very disgraceful. So, my people, there is no amount of intimidation that will even deter us or make us to step one inch backward. We are moving forward, and our goal is Biafra. So they can write any place they want to write. They can, with their jargon. And this thing is that, one of the things that even amazes me is that, you listen to people saying, stop using, oh God, stop using IPOP. Because they want me to start mentioning them. They want me to continue to talk about them. I don't have that time. I don't have that kind of time. We are doing more powerful and more important things, and I don't have time to address inconsequential people. These are people that we have already expelled. They are expelled, they are gone forever. Do you hear of them again? I want to ask you, since the 28th of February 2022, when I made a pronouncement that after this day they are gone, did you hear about them again? You don't hear about them. So what they do is to look for a way to call my attention, to call the attention of the autopilot. We don't give them that attention. The only reason why I'm even addressing this is that it is very shameful what I saw. Very, very shameful. Because I have come across all manner of comment. He is launching. He launched. He launched. And when I call them illiterate, some people are angry that they went to school, that they are doctors, that they are this, they are that. But you are, addressing something very, very differently. What is launching? I did not launch the M branch. I unveiled the M branch. They tell you M branch don't have uniform. M branch, is in a classroom and all that. And so what? We choose how we do our M branch. We choose how we do our intelligent, unit. We choose how we want to do it. You don't tell us. You don't give us standard. We give you standard. And we are not yet a sovereign state. This is an agitation. And we know exactly what we're doing. So if you think that when they talk, they say, if you want to know what is M branch, go and check Mossad. Are you an Israel? Do you want to do like Israelite? Are you a country of your own? No. What we have done is that we are preparing, and we are already prepared to defend our life and ourselves and our land and our women and children. It is a preparation for self-defense. And in this first defense, self-defense, we need intelligent units to be activated. We have done that. The activation of the intelligent unit, which will make sure that whatever happens, we are going to try as much as possible to have intels and work with it. That is what we have done. But you know what? Those who never wanted Biafra, those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be doing everything to stop Biafra from coming. I want to ask you, my people, have I done anything contrary to what we have been doing, even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here with us? The answer is no. The only thing that I did was that you can't forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only thing. We disagree, and we say you cannot stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name from being mentioned and from being remembered by people of Biafra. You can't. So we have put that flame burning. And I'm talking to you, all of you, the volunteers in Biafra land, all of you, the security personnel of the Eastern Security Network, to know that you are all heroes. We are going to fight this together. We are going to win together. Believe me, we're already winning. Forget this thing Soludo is. We outnumber them. If Soludo bring 1,000 military men to Anambra, we are going to outnumber them. If he bring 5 million, they don't even have it. They don't have it. Look at Kaduna State. Kaduna State, you see a bandit on bike entering airport in an open space. Kaduna is a place where you have the military college, where you have the NDA, the Nigeria Defense Academy. Kaduna is a place where the entire Nigeria security is situated, where they teach and they learn how to defend Nigeria. The name, as the name implies, Nigeria Defense Academy is in Kaduna. But in that same Kaduna, you saw bandit on bike in inside airport, in runway. No military bombardment, no arrest, nobody apprehended, That is to show you that the government are sponsoring them. In that same Kaduna, you have all manner of military jet. You have, that is in the same Kaduna where this girl was killed, the Yoruba girl, the pilot. In that same Kaduna, all this military helicopter, all this gunboat, everything is in Kaduna. But you saw bandit on bike. Do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you bandit on runway in Kaduna? I want you to tell me you want to see it. Do you want to see bandit on bike in Kaduna? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see bandit on bike in Kaduna? That is the level of impunity in Nigeria. And Soludo will be, Soludo, thank you for crossing many checkpoints on bushes and everywhere. And the Soludo will be telling you, speaking Obobo grammar, as if Omoronye grammar help. I want to show you the video of bandit riding on bike in Kaduna. One moment. Riding on bike. These are the things you need to know. One moment. One moment. Right, welcome back. Welcome back. We also I would like to announce as well that we have some guests in this place, and after this exposition, we are going to bring our guest. We have the real Umuada in the house, and they are all waiting for us to bring them in. So please, Umuada, people should exercise a little bit patient. I'm going to be done very soon, and then we continue from there. Now, Here is the footage of bandit in Kaduna Airport. Where is the military? Look at them. Look at bandit. These are terrorists. Look at them.
You filming, Greg?
Look at them. Did you see that?
At Sokoto from the Congress of Yankee Procession.
These are terrorists. Did you see that? Terrorists in runway in Kaduna. That is the level of Nigeria. And Soludo is there telling you, go. Let us see how that thing will happen tomorrow. Soludo will have Biafra. You see, we are telling Soludo that he will regret ever becoming the governor of Anambra State. We are not, threatening anybody. We are telling him that the only thing that is going to stop sit at home and the other civil disobedience that follows will be the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not only that, but also Biafra on the table. The discussion must take place, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be part of it. So anybody that is thinking that if you have had any agreement, paid money to some faceless individuals that were have actually expelled from this movement, that parade themselves, if you have paid money or engage anybody, from tomorrow you will know you have been deceived. From tomorrow, Biafrans are going to speak in a very, very powerful and thunderous voice, and you are going to be shocked and disgraced tomorrow, Monday. Soludo, you will be put to shame tomorrow. The people in Anambra, Biafrans in Anambra, you remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has put his life to fight for you. Remember that people have died so that you can get Biafra, so that you can be freed, so that all the killing and the marginalization of the Fulani-controlled terrorist government, you are going to be free from the shackles of the chain of Fulani. Coming out tomorrow is amounting to the betrayal of Biafra struggle. We have started to make point. You see, they tell you they lose 19.7 billion. It's a lie. I am going to tell you that it is a complete lie. So Ludo, during the time of the campaign, said that every sit at home, Monday sit at home, they lose 19.5 billion. Tomorrow, I am going to have a program in the afternoon, and I'm going to tell you how Soludo lied to you. So tomorrow, we want everybody in Anambra State to register. In fact, let it be that the previous sit at home is going to be a child play. I want to tell you one thing again. Nigeria Army, don't join Nigeria Army. We are just getting intel that they are now trying to deceive you into joining the army. They no longer have personnel. They no longer have personnel, and I'm going to show you. They no longer have men. Everybody knows that Nigeria is gone. So if you join the Nigeria Army, you will not live to tell the story. I am telling you, you will not live to tell the story. They're going to put you where they will kill you, and they are just reducing our men. It is not like they like you. It is not like they want you to make career from the military. They want to just put you, enlist you, and kill you. Now, look at this. Apply now. Army Direct Short Service Recruitment. You see, they are changing it to short service. You cannot go to short service and then you go and carry gun and go to war. You come to Biafra land, we are going to use you to do Ngwongwo. Biafrans are not smiling. They are looking for short recruitment. Don't join them. If you join them, just write your will and give your people. Nigeria Army has opened its online application portal for the direct short service commission course. Short service. Short buonu there. Short service buonu there. In our Chonde short service. So you will go and start cleaning out. You have been doing this. They have been doing this thing for many ages, and nobody paid attention. Do you know how many people that have died as a result of the ignorance of joining the Nigerian Army? Our men has been killed. Now, do you know the biggest lie of these people? Do you know the biggest lie? They say, oh, they have found the debris of the military, missing military jet that was missing or went missing last year in Sambisa Forest. I want to show you how evil the Nigerian media are. Very, very devilish people. Instead of these people to put on record and report the exact thing they know, they will lie. They will come to you and say, oh, the military has discovered the debris of the aircraft of the missing military jet. What do they mean by missing military jet? Is any military jet missing? Is any military jet missing? There is no military jet missing. The correct news is that, or was that, they have found the military jet that Boko Haram shot down. That should be the report. But today, they are telling you they have found the debris of the missing jet. No jet was missing. They shot it down. So why are they now trying to report that, is a missing jet? Is jet missing in the forest? If it is in the sea, if the jet miss and they enter the sea, you will say there is a jet missing in the sea. But this is a forest called Sambisa. And we know that time we even reported it here that they shot the military jet down. Boko Haram shot the military jet down. Today, they went to Sambisa Forest and they found the debris of this military jet. Do you see what the Nigeria media reporting? They say, troop discover military jet disappeared since 2021 in Sambisa Forest. How can military jet disappear? They know it was shot down. They say, troop of Operation Hadinkai have recovered the ruin of the crashed Alpha jet aircraft that went off the radar. You see, they are using all manner of grammar just to mention that Boko Haram shot down this airplane. They cannot mention it. But when their armored car have accident in Onitsha, they say Eastern Security Network fired rocket. When the healers have accident in Imo State, they say the ESN have killed military, they have attacked military, they have ambushed military. When their vehicles have accident, that they are, most of them are dated vehicles. So once they get accident, they crash like pieces. They say they have ambushed the military. But look at it. Boko Haram shot down aeroplane, military jet. They are covering it up. They say it went missing, it crashed, or it went off radar. All manner of grammar is being used instead of just calling it a name. They, marginalize us in their report. They marginalize even our criminals. They make sure that anybody that steals from our side is being prosecuted. They will extradite the person from Dubai to United States. But when their own person is involved in the same crime that made them to extradite our criminal from Dubai to America, they begin to bring all manner of grammar. They say, we are trying to issue extradition order. Okay, we are investigating. They will set one panel and the other, trying to know whether he committed the crime. How can they know whether he committed the crime when they already know that he received money and money has been found in his account? When America have investigated and have a strong evidence against Abakari, they are still setting up panel. When we bombard them, they will say, no. We just want to find out more. Why do you want to find out more thing? Take him to America. and continue to do investigation of the crimes he committed in Nigeria. According to a notice on its verified Facebook, the army said the wreckage was found during a clearance patrol of troop of Operation Desert Sanity. You can imagine the name clearance. They are doing clearance where the bandits have taken over Kaduna Airport. Tomorrow, Monday, will go down in history. Soludo failure will start tomorrow, because Biafrans will make sure that Soludo will pay for how he have destroyed the future of Ndigbo while he was the central governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria. You don't think that is going to change? They say consistency. He can never change. What he did in Central Bank is small thing. Now the army is looking for short service. They will pack you and train you for 3 months, and they will come. That is to show you that even these people, they recruit Boko Haram. You think they can be looking for people in the country of 200 million people? Everybody is running away because our message is penetrating them. Today they are looking for short service. No Biafran should go and join the army. If you join the army, you are writing and accepting your death warrant, because they're going to kill you. They are not recruiting you to make a career. They are recruiting you to send you to where you will die, because it is the only strategy they have to reduce our men. So be warned, and be warned very well. Now, the last one before I bring the women. As the so-called leaders of the Southeast and the South-South, making Biafra, those people who call themselves leaders, as they are busy fighting their own young generation and youth that have taken their destiny into their own hand and say, we want to leave Nigeria, of which I am one of them. And I am proud to be part of this generation that is making history today. So, one moment. So as they are busy castigating and not even talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this is what Fulani does. They defend their own. The man you are looking at today has become the chairman of APC, the national chairman just elected today, the national chairman of APC. Look at the ideology of the national chairman.
If you can protect a spare part dealer.
This is the ideology, the mindset of a man who has become the national chairman of the ruling party.
If you can protect a spare part dealer, yes. If you can protect a spare parts dealer, why can't you protect a husband?
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that?
If
you can protect a spare parts dealer, why can't you protect a herdsman? Now ask him, is a spare part dealer taking your land by force? Is a spare part dealer killing your children and women? Is a spare part dealer butchering your women and raping your children? Is a spare part dealer coming to conquer your land? Is a spare part dealer destroying your farmland in where the person is selling the parts, the motor part? But look at him. He has become the national chairman of APC. And this is a ruling party. And you think that Nigeria is for you, Soludo.
Private banks would be rescued. Government will come with public funds through a central bank or whatever to rescue failing banks. With public, central government money is government money. So your money is my money. Why do that? I cannot do that to rescue the husband from the problem he has to do.
Did you hear that? If the federal government can rescue bank, if the central bank can pump money to rescue bank, why can't you pump money to the people you saw that are carrying gun and they have invaded Kaduna Airport? Why can't you send money to people who come to Benue State and render the entire Benue State homeless? Why can't you fund people who come to Benue to kill women, kill children, and drive them out of their land? Why can't you fund people who come to Ebonyi State, Enugu State, Imo State, Bayelsa State, River State, and all they do is to kill our women and children and take our land? Why don't you give them more money? And today, this man have not changed. He has become the national chairman of APC, a ruling party. And what are you thinking? If you continue to allow Nigeria to be one country, the policy of this man, as he has found himself to become the national chairman of APC, the policy is going to be the Islamization. The policy is going to be Fulanization. The policy is going to be Ruga. He is going to be worse than the man you see in Aso Rock. Every policy is Ruga, 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 Ruga. How can Soludo and his company address a man like this? A man who, of course, Soludo will even support him. That is why when they say, oh, you need to, why don't you come and form political party? Why don't IPOB come together and take entire East? Do you know? I want to tell you what Bible say. You know, there is this saying in Bible which say, if you are delivered from the evil spirit and you are not strong, you don't continue to pray to God, when the devil is coming back, when the evil spirit is coming back, he will go and invite Ndi Ichie. He will invite Ndize Nozoya. He will invite Umunna of the evil spirit. I will invite Satan, and any Satan and the evil spirit can lay hand on. He will invite him. Come, the body is empty. Let us go inside there. Bah! They enter. You will become worse than before you were delivered. So those people telling us to come and form political party. And in Nigeria, we come to form political party. In Nigeria, do you know what that means? It means that immediately you say you want to form political party, every evil spirit of Fulani will descend you and possess you. You will become worse than even before you join IPOB. You will become worse. I am telling you, you are going to be possessed and you can eat human being alive just to protect that particular position you are vying for. So, and that thing has possessed the people we chase away from the movement. That is why they can go to any length to tell you, stop, sit at home. We are not, you are this. You are some of them are even addressing me as terrorist. Have you seen that? Have you seen that some of them are even calling me terrorist? I am telling you, these are people that the Nigerian government said they proscribe. They are calling somebody who is fighting the freedom with them a terrorist. That is because they have actually, in their spirit, accepted Nigeria. They have sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the spirit have now possessed them. It has now doubled from what it used to be, and they can do anything you can ever imagine. So when you see them behaving all those things, don't be surprised. Go and take your Bible and read it. And read how when the deliverance, when you are, all these things you hear, it is not a story. They may not be happening all the time, but they do happen. So when they deliver you and you go back to your sin, the devil will come back and then we will bring multiple devil and join you. And then you start to have more problem. That is what is happening to these people now. Because inside them, they have come back and accepted Nigeria. They say, instead, Simon Ekpa will do anything in this struggle. This guy have destroyed our livelihood. This guy have destroyed our career. This guy have destroyed everything. When you hear them say, I have destroyed IPOB, they are not talking of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. Nobody can destroy IPOB. Nobody can destroy an indigenous people. You can't destroy them. When you hear that Simon Ekpa have destroyed IPOB, they are telling you, I have destroyed their career. And I did. God used me to do it. God used me and you to do it. God used you and me to do it. But when I tell you that, you think I have destroyed. You think what I have destroyed is that Biafra must come. You think what I have destroyed is the strategy to get Biafra. And then you ask them, What is it that Simon Ekpa is doing differently from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell us to do? They can't answer that question. When you ask them, what is it Simon Ekpa have done differently since they started the agitation? What is it? Is it my Okwono? Is it the exposition? Is it so? What is it Simon Ekpa have done differently from what we learn from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So, and that is exactly what you should be asking them. Yes, of course. That's exactly what I say. So, just ask them, what is it that Simon Ekpa have done that is different from what we should be doing? Nothing. But because in their spirit, they have decided to accept Nigeria. Instead, Simon Ekpa will do something and succeed in the struggle for Biafra. But what they don't know is that I did not bring myself. I came prepared to this movement. And in Enamwite, Obanyoko, the more you look, the less you see. And what you don't know is bigger than you. I was waiting for them to come and say, because I know what they wanted to do. I was waiting for them to come and say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say, Simon Ekpa, this man is Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot do that because they know the implication. But they have used everything they have. Everything, all tactics. You see today, what reference I'm making today, you will never hear it from me again because those people does not exist anymore. And they will try everything to make me to talk about them. I will not talk about them because we have a lot of things going on. We have people like Soludo to deal with. And we have a lot of Soludos to deal with. So I'm not going to be wasting my time on inconsequential human beings and people that are irrelevant in the struggle. They can go to anywhere they want to go. If they don't know address of European Union, I will give them address. They can go to European Union and go anywhere they want to go. You can say things to people who don't know their right, not me. All these things or shenanigan and weaklings and all that is because you don't know your right. Your right is in your nose. Everything you know is in your nose. So I want anybody to come and touch me and tell me that I'm doing wrong thing, and I will lecture them. You don't know your right. That's why you are writing all those rubbish. You are inviting the European Union. You have not invited the European Union to come and see people that they are killing. You have not invited the international community to come and see what Nigeria is doing in your state. You have not invited them to see that whether European Union is going to support a state that is lynching and killing its own citizen for no reason. And women are being killed every day. Nobody has ever been prosecuted. You are calling European Union. Let me tell you, I am fighting for the freedom of my people. I want to be a hero. Some of them have hero in their countries. Mandela is a hero because he fought for South Africa. I want to be more than Mandela. I want to be more than all the people that have fought for the freedom of their country. They don't have two heads. I want to be like them. That is my own, that is my own vision. I want to be somebody that participated in getting Biafra. I want to do it, and I want to support everybody and anybody that is doing it genuinely. So why can't I be the hero of Biafra people at the end of the day? And with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So is there anybody, the people that got independent and they got independent for other countries, did they have two heads? I want to be that person. Let God use me. I am ready for it. And let me tell you, remember that a few months ago, I asked God on this particular platform to give me 1,000 men wisdom. And I will use wisdom of God to defeat anybody that comes my way. So bring it on. I am ready for all of you. And on this note, we are going to bring our women. Our women, they are here. These are the